Welcome back to Timberborn and our Oasis playthrough. Where we're getting closer to the end of this this series, and it's been enjoyable and it's been frustrating if I blow some blow some things up from the last. Just chuck all the water out and kill all the food, but only it's only small bits of it. It's not it, it's not a problem. I have to laugh at myself because it's like, how long have I been playing this game? How many hours? I think I must have over 500 hours in this game right now, and I still don't learn. But then that's you. I didn't even think about. I didn't even think about this back wall here. It didn't even occur to me that it was ever going to be an issue. But it's cleaning up. We just have this unbelievable, unsightly thing around. But there's nothing we can do about that because I'm not moving this in this later stage of the playthrough. But it is something I would like to use in the future, and obviously if it's a big enough map, you know what I mean. You couldn't do this on new diameter or something like that. You'd have to cut it down and do something. Although I do quite like that idea. It might be something that we can utilize on that, because we have got ladders on that one, which we don't have on this one. So we just have the stairs, which is obviously something that's a bit of an issue. We have got the metal in there. We've got the gears in there. We just need this going, and that's our second one. I'm not going to do that until I'm going to wait for this. I don't know what to do. I really want to wait for it though. That's the annoying question, because if I do, I can't do the front. But I suppose I could come down here, because I need to do the front of it to be able to get things going. So that's still a 3. That's a 2. That's a. I thought it was a 2. A 2, a 3. I'll do it around here because obviously, otherwise it's going to be slightly annoying. That's going to be a 2 to 1. So that's coming down. That's 1. That's I'll give it another 1. No, I can come down now, can't I? Because it's turned. Then a 2, and then a 1. And I know we can use that. Still don't know how to use this spiral staircase, because I don't know how it. I mean, does it go straight? This is the thing. Does it? How do I get it to spiral upwards and upwards and around? Or does that not how it's used? It's only one leveler. I have no idea. We've got 600 planks. That's pretty good. I'm sort of thinking I should add in, maybe just, we'll just add these in. It's going to tank our power here for sure, but it is what it is. We are getting through this. We have 426 to go. And a partridge in a pear tree, which we will, obviously at the moment I'm creating the metal for this. I've also semi-started this, which is going to be a bit of a problem because that would have been more. But I'm going to get this in first. Do I take the plunge and utilize the engine here? It may be a good idea. So I'm going to set this in motion. Then we can obviously Add a zip line to there. Then we can add a zip line to there. Then we can, well, we no, because there's still need walking, won't we? The trouble is you've got to build it before you can go over it. So that's come down here, come down here. I don't want to be having to take out these trees, that's for sure. That's a walkway, that'll do me. I'm quite happy with that. Otherwise, this treated situation is just going to spiral out of control. It's going to take too long to do. That has got us to here. I'm quite willing, this is power, to have the thermal engine sat on there, which is good because it only needs logs and planks. I can deal with that one. No, let's get it built first. I was up an hour and about having a zip line to it, but let's just get this built first, and then we could work on that. That should be able to be reached from there. If it's not, it's not. Then we know that this is going to be a workshop. Now the workshop, unfortunately, is a bit too powerful. Two are a bit too powerful for this on its own, but something's better than nothing if it's running. If this is running 40%, 50%, and this is running at 50%, at least I'll get on an average of 2, you know, because that one's running down there and this one's running here. So I'm just going to do it, although that's going to be a bit of a problem because it's not been well, that's almost been done now. Metal is obviously the concern because I don't have the metal to actually run the damn things. So I'm going to need to turn on the metal, even though now that's going to be sucking that quite a lot. That doesn't sound right at all, but you know what I mean. Anyway, too far from a district. Yes, it is too far because I can't get to. That's we're blowing this. That's it. It'd be too far from the district. It'd be. Not if I do that, it's not. And then do that. It's only a single, so I won't get rid of any of this until this is set out. We've got 27 and we've got 6 extract, which is not enough to get this going for sure. Because I've got so many logs, I'm not actually too much worried about the situation. And obviously I've got this, I've made this to actually cut them down, and I haven't actually ever used the damn thing. But never mind. Never actually mind. This is almost there. I've got to get that in. That way I can start to take down this front. Yes, I can take down this front. That... no, let's do the... how's it doing with this anyway? I've still got tons of treated planks to go. No, I am not waiting. That's why I've got that now. They can get to this one from this angle. We're going to dismantle this front. Why are you taking that up? Right, that's... In fact, I think that all needs dismantling, to be honest. Obviously, there's a... that we can use a... that means it can pick up all of that. And take this back. In fact, actually, I could have actually had a storage for planks here, which would have made it a lot easier on the beavers. Get that built. Get that built. I did have one here before, I think. Because of this, you know, we can actually utilize some of this. Well, I suppose it's only using gears, but don't need it all. So some of that can come back as well. That's good. Next is next is next. We're getting there. There we go. Don't need that anymore. That can go. It's just a way of getting an edge, you know, trying to put another one down there, or... it's too far from a district. Why is it too far from a district? Oh, I know. Actually, no, I won't do it that way. If I do that, they can, strangely enough, they can actually do this. You watch and see. It's too far at the moment, but once that's getting built, it will. It doesn't need to be at the top, as long as it's no more than 2 away. It will build. Well, certainly 1 here. That's for certain. So that's going to get done. This system is now gone. The choice would be to build... I want to get rid of all that, don't I, as well? But I also want to get rid of all that. And I know I did this down, which might be a questionable thing. But it depends on the 3rd layer. And this is only our 2nd. We've got 3 of these, don't forget. So, even though that's coming down again, it may or may not be low enough to fit this in. I don't know. Worst scenario is I dump it in there and do something else. I don't know. I don't know what to do yet, but we'll work out that as and when. I still think I need... I'm going to have some sort of stance here, even though I've just got rid of them. Which wasn't the brightest back in the box, but not to worry. Although I did think they were a bit too high, actually. That might be my saving grace. I don't know, was that 2 or 1? Yeah, they were too high. Although I wouldn't have needed to get rid of the bottom one. Is that right, though? Can I do it that way? Yes, if I have... I think that's the stand. Yeah, see, this is the... This was the one that I created. This one here is the... This is this one, I think. No, it's not. It's the other one. But it should be fine. If it's not, then I'll just take everything down. Hey, just take it down. Don't worry. I'm going to do it this way. And once that's done... I've no idea why I got rid of that, but that's a lot of stuff that I've had to create. So I'm going to take it up. Now we'll get that in. Now we're going back to here. We're at 15. Oh, we get in there. It's a very slow process. Right, we've got this one in. Once this one is being built, I'll concentrate on the second one here. Let's get to our water. I still think it's a valid way of doing it, and it looks. I chose to do it like this because it's quite nice. See, I'll set the first one running. That would be full. Set the second one full in because that'll pump that to there while the first one's still running. Then pump that to there, and then pump this in, and it'll just pump the water in. We know how fast 3 pumps in. We've done it in the Fortitude playthrough, where it absolutely three pumps go like Billio, and they outrun at least, I think it's 12-10 of the single deep water for the Iron Teeth. So it's not as if it's not powerful enough to do that sort of thing, even though it would take longer with the 2. How is our food going? We're at 17, so it has gone down slightly, but that might be to do with my misdemeanor of basically destroying all this. There we go. We don't need it. We don't need this anymore. Voila. We only now need to do this, which obviously I don't want to get rid of this back. I can get rid of that. I don't want to get rid of this back yet, because I need to count the right amount, which I think is the 3. 1, 2, 3. So keep this level here. Otherwise, one's water will all flow out again. I don't particularly want that, because we've already had that. I've already done that. And I don't particularly want to do that again. This is a 3, we know for a fact. And this is actually, well, I think actually that would probably be a 3 and a 4, to be honest. Because if that's 1, 2, and 3, that has to be 1 extra, which means that's a 4. Because that's going to go down 3, and then that'll leave the 2, and then that should leave a thing. Whatever. I've still not got any more in there. Right, it's there. Building needs power, but it's there. This obviously has got the gears, and it's got most of the metal planks in. This is not in yet, which will cause a problem because there's a hole. There's a hole there, dear Liza. So we'll create a 3 there. We can only do 1 at the moment, but I now can put the first layer of dirt on. Well, I can put all the layer of dirt on, really. It's not going to affect anything. Which is here. Because that can't get through there. It can get through there, though. So it will go through this and get to this. It will walk this way. It can't walk that way because obviously this, I'd have had to push this the way through and then do a thing over the top. Well, that's not a problem. They've got all that. It would be enough to fill this up. So this is the second of the third. And obviously we're going to go down another 2. So if I take this, this would be the bottom. This would be the top, sorry, of the last one. So I'm hoping that most of this is going to be, well, no, it's just not. It's not small. It's not bottom enough. But there is a way of getting round that. I could dig down and work out where the top of the thing's going to be and shove the water in. So I could do it without having some extra. I'll still have to push it upwards, the link, but at least we're getting there. It's coming together. And I still haven't got the gears, but I've got enough gears there to do what I want to do. We've got 800 left. That's gonna be a few hundred at least. So it's gonna be touch and go. I might even run out. The annoying thing is I'm blasting the blooming things up from here, and I can't use them somewhere else. I think that's probably one of the only few things that's a little bit frustrating, where you can't say, well, dig up that stuff and chuck it somewhere else, and then you wouldn't need all the. But then I suppose it's got to be a bit more. You've got to be a bit more of a challenge, I suppose. You see, now that's a 2, and that is a 1. And I think I said this was a 2, but it doesn't matter. Miscounted. So now we've got our potential, as we can see here, to utilize this to have a carousel. Now the carousel doesn't need to be high like that, because I suppose I didn't really need to make this too high. I could have put it further down like the other bit. So, it is what it is. I'm just trying to think. I think it comes under well-being. Yeah. So that would be our. Well, that would be really flipping close to the edge, to be honest. Obviously, I can't do that, but I could do that. That there. I'm not going to build it. Now, don't forget the connections to this are underneath this line here, somewhere. There we go. So it is possible to bury down. I don't particularly. Well, the thing is if you look at it this way, I just have to take these two out. Then they can go to what they want to do. Blast down that hole, blast down that hole. Obviously, they would have to blast down, because this is obviously underneath the carousel, and do the same. So we'd have to decide where it was and say, right then, that goes down to how far, and that's it. Now, obviously, if I want to make it a bit further over slightly, because it is a bit bashed up to there. Although I could come one forward. I know that's 2. But that would take another 2. That would take out this section here. Which we know I like to, shall we say, flood everything. So I'd have to contemplate that. I mean, it doesn't really care. It's just like, we've got 17,000, but if I'm going to have more bees, I definitely need more. Oh, and I did the cardinal sin, didn't I? I told you I would do this, didn't I? This is now good water. I knew I would do this. Get unflooded. I did, playing it from last time. We've got to get these back again, but it's going to come back. If you look at the wheat, I've got 2,000. But there's 6,000 space in there, so I obviously need all this back running. I'll make sure this is running. I'm going to have to keep an eye on. If it gets to 10,000, I'm going to decide to worry. Water, I don't have to worry. I've got water for days and days. Because I've got it all on anyway, but I've only got it on a 2. So. And the deep water one for the folktales is far superior to obviously the Iron Teeth version. So, This is almost, well, it's not almost. I mean, obviously, it's cost us 50 treated planks putting into the our earth cultivator. Is it a recultivator? Recultivator. Jesus. Trying to pronounce that. I'll get it right in a minute. The only annoying thing is I've just obviously got rid of all the wheat and it's got 10 days to flipping come back again. So that annoyed me, but never mind. I knew I'd do it though. That was the whole thing. I said from the last video, I should probably I still did it. They need to get this in. Before they can... oh, come on then. Go on. Yeah, there's one. Oh, there's another one. No, there's not. Right. Oh, it's looking green again, but it should be looking yellow. Oh, okay. Whatever. Right, we're round that. We've only got this to blow up, and try not to obviously blow more than 3. It should be 3 because that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3, and that's the bottom, so the water stays in. Actually, to save a little. There's no real point of doing that. I suppose you could use that for something, as an idea of something in the future. I was thinking, could you create something that could push the water through? Well, I suppose it's just a hole, really. I mean, you do it. I've done it loads of times on a smaller scale. It's just a hole. That's going well. That would need to be blasted. That's now a finished article, but we need this to have a 3 again, I think. So it's not going to be able to have a 3. Is that the 3 from there? I reckon that 3 is actually from there. It's lower down because I'm looking at this one. And obviously that can't do that, so I'd have to put this in and then oh, that's going to be interesting. I'm going to have to put a stairs to get up to this, to do this one. Because it's not going to reach. The joys of trying to work out everything in Timberborn. I do like this game. I really do enjoy it. How are we doing? We're almost there. The only, well, I suppose it's not a snag. Is it would be nice to go through there, but I don't want to take any until I build the other, because I'm desperately trying not to have to build the dirt excavator, this massive blooming thing, because it's going to take treated planks another 100. I'm not worried about the gears because the gears are already been done in here. We know that, and the metal's already been done. That's a lot of metal and a lot of things. We did get this. I got this started. But what I didn't do is I don't think I finished it off. The slight problem here is that they need to walk around. I did a numpty and forgot to actually add that in. I took it out because we were doing this and I didn't want it to start getting built. So there was that problem. It's too far from a district. Why is it too far from a district? How can it be too far? It's not technically too far. I think because they haven't built it, they can go through there. I'm just pausing this and see if when they get this done, it's okay. I don't want to get rid of anything more than that because obviously I want this. I want to go down again. We know that we're going down by 2. So this one at the top here, I just pause it there, is our top level. That's our top level, but I need to go down and blast this level here. I don't know how far that's... there's no channel in there now, so I'll just blast that to this edge and this to this edge. And once I've got that completely, then I'll do this, because otherwise if I don't do it that way, we are going to cause some problems. This actually needs to go actually, so that's not actually too bad. And actually the edge of the thing is right on this cusp here. So actually I might not need to. I'm going to have to go through there and take a little bit of a detour, I think, with it, but nothing too major. I'll put that a bit further because when I take that out, it's not a severe edge, you know, a degree, you know what I mean. We are. This is 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing this, so the brain cell can be a little bit of a struggle. There we go. All pleasant and correct, and not got rid of yet. I'll state the wording of yet, because like I said, I might want to go to there and just feed this way and then take out this line, but I've got to be careful of not actually getting rid of the water, as we well know, which I have the urge to sometimes do. Oh, they are taking this down, so that's I don't need that down, so that's why I'm getting rid of that. I don't know why I'm having to check with the water, because I know the water should be perfectly fine. Should have no issues whatsoever. I'm just really looking forward to this idea working, because obviously I've spent a lot of time and effort trying 3 different versions to do something that, if I'd have done it from the back to this top, as you can see here down, I don't think I'd have had a problem. But I was trying to work out the other way, and I think that was the issue that I was having. Because the mind wasn't at the time capable of working forwards. Or the forwards that I wanted to do. Oh, we got one. No, we got a few more in. Get in. Come on. Oh, because I've caused that. It's doing this, isn't it? Just be careful about the resin. That's what I was looking at. But I don't think we've got a problem really. I've got almost full planks, and I've got full logs. So really, I don't have to worry. I have to do something over here though. For the storage. And I'll put the storage. Obviously, I've got to do this. We haven't even got this. This isn't even built yet. Oh, they are starting it, so that's good. They're going to take some metal away, so they're going to have to do some more metal stuff. But what I'd like to do is get some... we know it takes... I think it takes planks, doesn't it? Does it take planks for the treated? I think it does. Not logs. I'll get confused, no doubt. No, it takes resin and the planks. So we should get... To make this easier, and we can do it. And always this resin is always weird to me, because resin is a liquid and not a solid. Which I always have an argument with myself. I suppose I don't really need that much, do I? Give me hell. I can small storage it, I think, with these two. We'll see, and if it doesn't work, then if it's not enough, I should say, we'll get that. So this is actually for planks, not for. So I wouldn't normally need all this for planks. Then that'll do. I don't know why I've done that, because. Yeah. Never ask a stupid question. You know what I'm saying? Never ask a stupid question. Get a stupid answer. Right, that's opening that channel now. It'll be enough to allow me to build on here, this section here, without upsetting the floor. The floor's not... let's go a bit faster, I think. The floor's not too bad. It's getting there. I still can't decide with this, but I don't want to do it until my water riser, I should say, is primarily built. This is too far from a district. Why is it too far from a district? Makes no sense. Is that now working because it wasn't connected to this? Oh, well, the pig. I spotted the misdemeanor. There we go. I'm looking, I'm thinking, what the? Didn't even see that wasn't even connected to the end. I think now that's... There we go. There we go. That's too far from... Well, it should... Well, it is too far, but if I was to be... Well, I don't even need to be a betting man, actually. I think I can do that. Once that's in, it should go here. The only, like I said, the only problem is I need to do another one there, and that's a 2. It would make sense to build it from here. Now they can walk past that. That's then there. It's only a slight change. You see what I mean? They walk past it. Technically, you would think that wouldn't be possible, but it is. Then we will put the thing on here, but this will get done because they can walk through this building that's not even there, but it is there. Yeah, so this is basically our end, and we need to blast all this down. this one, and all this, and all this. Now, that's going to cause a massive problem because that's going to let the bad water in. Because if I take this edge out, so this is going to have to come out. Because this is the edge. This is actually the edge of what we want. If I do it that way, they'll be able to fill that in. Because that's the bottom, and this is the side of it. Which means if we take the, let's say we take the mechanical, it's going on here. Where that is. Is it? No. Yes, it is, yeah. And that goes down. Because we've got a 2, we got technically a 3 in there, but we may have a 4. Trying to run all that is going to be absolutely. I'm going to need power, ultimate power. I'm going to need a massive amount of power boost because this, which is connected, is only going to give me 1900, and they are thirsty little buggers. I'll tell you that now. They need 270 each. So there's 1,000 there already before we've even started. So I've done half of the power. I'm looking forward to getting this actually built. Oh, how are we doing over here? It's all about moving around in the game just to get all these things. Right. So this is built. It means I can add the zip line to it. There we go. They'll start to zip through there now. They won't do little zip. Look at this, and it's plumb straight. It's not plumb straight upwards, but it's plumb straight, as in left and right. It's not, which technically I suppose isn't plumb straight. And I should know that. I used to be a joiner, so when I was a kid. There we go. So we got some pine here. Give it a plank, boys. Give it a plank. That'll probably be the thing. We'll get this running and not be able to get the planks over there to be able to get the thing. It will speed things up though, for sure. There's no two ways about that. I've still. Oh, that's. You see. Now you see what I mean by this. I don't need to. Then I can just take this out. Like, if I can actually get it out. Get out. Get out. Get out, you. Like that there. That'll. I always select it to make sure. If this says we can't do it, then sometimes it would need to be the other way around, but it's not saying it, so that'll be fine. And then we'll get this in, and then we'll get that in. Yeah, you see, that's, and then that drops down, or it will drop down once the thing is in, and then we get this, and then we got 700. But it might be sort of okay. I've now got that ending, so it should not leak, because that would be really annoying. If I can get it in, because this is quite deep, I can get it in and it fills up. The problem being is I'm going to need to pull that water out just as fast as this puts it in, as otherwise this will leak. Like a proverbial tap. Which I might not be able to do. Or, I'll put some sluices on. That might be the answer, I think. That I don't need as well. I don't know how high that is. It says it's a 2. Well, that looks like a 3 to me. Where are you? Got some things to do now. That is a 3. No, it's a 2. I'll just blast it up. It'll be fine. They can get to all. All can get to all. So we'll do that before I blast this, because otherwise then I won't get to it, and then I'll be annoyed with myself. Oh, a bad water approaching. Now I'll have to remind myself to not do what I did last time and kill all the food. Because we're at 60% on the I knew I was going to do it. I do it all the time. So this is our, yes. I don't even need this. I don't even know what, because if I open this, it will be bad water. It would have gone down there, like, or it would think, but. I just want to make sure that what I put there is where it's supposed to be. It's a carousel. Yes, that's fine. So we'll blast that, and then we'll keep going down to our level that we want to go down to. And obviously we got one on this side as well. That's fine because it will. Well, I'll say it'll fit in. But I don't think it will fit in. On the grounds that this is sticking out. Oh, that's a bit of a swizz. 1, 2. There you go, see? It can't do it because of this. That's a... I can do this. Which means then I can... lower 2. As long as I don't take any more of that, it'd be fine. I don't think it's going to work, actually. I think I am going to have to go and fill this line. But as I said, I don't want to fill it in until we get this, whatever the hell it is, this built. I just don't want to do it because I've spent so much time trying to get this flipping thing in. Could you please do that if it's not too much trouble? Thank you very much. I know I didn't need that thing, but it is a hell of a big... I just... Probably what the best thing was to leave it to half full. And then turn it on, and then turn that on. And then it'll never get full to cause any problems. Because we do need a 2-wide trench. We've got the 2-wide trench here. That... needs to be a 2 and a 1. Actually, that's flowing through here. How the hell is that flowing through? Where the hell is that flowing to? I'll tell you something, that's getting full. Is that because of this? It is, you know. I'm going to turn this off. It's consuming and taking the water through to there, which I don't particularly want it to do. That is now, it has to be a 2 because obviously that you can tell that's lower in, even though it's 3D. So there's a 2. Keeping an eye on the time. I did quite well with the last video. I was quite surprised with myself. Oh disaster. Oh shoot. At least I've turned that off. That would be an absolute disaster. Oh, come on, guys. Come on. Oh, can't believe I just did that. You You lucky. Get in there. Don't look at it. Get filling. Don't still look at it. And you don't look at it. Yeah. No, this is a disaster. Oh, what the? I'm going to have to pump that crap out, Anne. Oh, shoot. What a complete and utter... after I'd really made sure that I wasn't going to do it. What did I do? Did it. I'm a bit miffed with myself. I can feel the laughter going singing. Yes, jeez. Yeah, it's still not going to do it, is it? I'm going to have that that one there filled. Although saying this doesn't need to be here because that's just into thin air. So we can take this down, and we can take this down, and we can take this down. Which means, because that's not actually doing anything, I can put this through there. And I'll take off... I'll take off 2. I'm so miffed with myself. What a complete and utter... What a complete and utter pig. Just... Sometimes I despair with myself, never mind you people. Oh, I can't believe you did that pig. Yes. Yes. Neither can I. But I did. So I have to wear my shame. No, is that gonna work? Oh, it doesn't matter, does it? I'll just turn it. It's gonna work. And then I can take these 2 out, which means I'm gonna need some, no I'm not. I can walk on here and do it. I'll wait till they're filled, but that's where it's gonna be. Because that's just going to fill, and that's going to take donkey's ages. Look at that. Look at it. What a complete and utter... What a complete and utter idiot. Oh, what another idiot as well. I just about remembered. Just about, guys. Just about. It takes a few seconds before the bad water comes out. It doesn't come out in. It doesn't come out in all one, you know, thing. We've got 1% into that bad water as well, so I'll pump that out already. Just, you know, might as well. Yeah, the problem is here is I'm gonna have to have something that's gonna have to pump that out before I set the good water going in. Now, I need the... how far is that going down? Here. So as you see here, that's not really... well, it's not even getting anywhere. So that's a 3. And it looks like the only alternative would be go down to a 4. Again, that's that's what we have to do. Is what we have to do. That would be a 3. That needs to be a connection. What have I done that for? Pause on that one. I want that one to be done, not that one. That one's the next. No, that one's not the next one. Because if I do that one, I'm going to be screwed and I can't connect the power. Yeesh. So that's the next one. Get that in and then turn that on. Right then. It's not as if I'm not getting there. We're running, that's why. I haven't got this running, so this will be a... come on. We've got the resin there, which is ready. We just need the planks. The planks need to be planked up to here. Have I got any form of... no, I don't think I have. But I should do. Really. At 220. I think we'll start to enable these. They only take logs and planks, so that's fine. Vacancies is 14, and we got 14, so... Does it... I'd like to go from the center, although I have enabled this one. Let's enable this one then. And this one. Yeah. This is dangerous. We know what can happen here. I've got to be careful. I've got to just... Yeah, so we got 18,000 back again. So the wheat, or yeah, so the wheat's coming back in again. Not got much caterpillars, but I haven't got much space for it anyway. The wheat flour is definitely something that we need to be progressing on here. And for some unknown reason, it doesn't seem to be sending that in, or a lot of it anyway. We send it in there. It's just as... Where's the wheat flour then? Yeah, that's the wheat flour. There's a lot of wheat flour, but they don't seem to be sending the wheat flour in. Okay. I suppose I haven't really got these on a... I suppose it is a badwater thing, so... these are obviously the cactus roots with the cactus flower for the other thing. So it's not a gimme, but this now is... It's doable. Obviously it takes a little time to send there, but they are going to go here, go there, go every flipping where. I don't think that if I created the... If I added it here, it would reach there. Oh, that's... Oh, well, it won't create... It won't do that anyway, because look at the trees. Flipping trees. Why are the trees in the way? Get out of the way. And it's 40 anyway, so it's a real... it's a real stretch to take that over there. Which actually is probably about here. So basically that all needs to be cut down, doesn't it? Because it's not doing anything. If I... Go on, guys. Chomp on that thing. No. Turn it on. I'm supposed to press the P button. Never P, please, Bob. Cut trees. Yes, cut the trees. Cut the trees. Cut the trees. Cut the trees. Right. They're going to cut the trees. If they cut the trees, then I might be able to get something into there as a diagonal. Because it would be quite nice to have that, as we can see, diagonal. Well, this is supposed to be, well, they're supposed to be straight, but that's probably, that would be this one, really. And it's obviously servicing something else. Damn. Oh, no, actually, saying that, though, that's only one connection, isn't it? So it could technically serve this one as well. Anyway, after the complete and utter... Although I do have a cunning plan. I have a cunning plan to not do what I was going to do and just force the water in And the law of averages, if I put a one of these in here, wherever she is, a gauge, because I can do that, it's a gauge of contamination. Hey, I reached a population of apparently 250. Oh no, it goes with the children as well. I was thinking, what the hell are they on about? Ooh, jaffing on about. Get that done. Now you see, now I can make that. It should be slightly easier because we've got... I just need to get some planks over to there. Are this still running? Yeah, I suppose I could do a fat. I could do a there. I could do it there. And then I could get the get this by haulers. Obtain prioritize haulers. That would then get this a lot more fleur. Because the productivity level is pants. Probably should have done it that way, but it doesn't matter. It is obviously a bit. You see, the haulers are going to push this all in now. That's taking it out from somewhere else to put it into here. But that now should be enough to, and we've got enough of pine resin because it doesn't use a massive amount, and obviously it'll need the stuff in there. So that's a couple more. I just noticed there's a scrap there, but it's not. Oh, I've done it. Anyway, apologies. See, I've done it. Apologies for that. Anyway, we will see you in the next Timberborn. Take care. Bye for now.